Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Explore the Philippines. I am Joseph Rayel Palma.
I am Erjan Trixie Enriquez.
And today, we will set foot on Barangay Santa Rita and interview some of its residents to learn more about the phenomenon of Easter Salt and its people.
Well, JR, I'm very excited to visit the Barangay Santa Rita because I've heard the people of Barangay Santa Rita are very close with each other.
Well, in that case, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it.
Let's go!
Good day, everyone. So we are your interviewer, and here's Ma'am Danalyn and Guzman, our interviewer. Before that, let me introduce myself. I am Joseph Rayel Palma, and here's
I am Erjan Trixie Enriquez.
Good morning. I'm Danny and Guzman. I'm from Caloocan West, Cavite City. I've been in this profession for almost 17 years.
7 years lang. Para kasing edad ko na po.
17 ka na? 18 kasi nag ka na.
Okay, without further ado, let's start our interview session. How much did the household you grew up in influence your current beliefs, values, and personality?
As we all know, we are all Filipinos, and Filipinos grow up with a strong faith and their family, or our family as well. They have great influence to us, right? We believe in that. Our beliefs and our values are been they're developed and they're honed by the members of the families that we have. So whatever family that we have, it reflects the way we talk, the way we act. So it really gives us that great influence on how we are going to do our lives.
What are the lessons or the teachings from your cultural heritage have guided you the most in your personal or professional journey?
Maybe it is something to do with relationship with others. If you have good relationship with your family, it will reflect with others. The way you treat them, the way you talk to them. If you are treating your family in the best way that you can, or the best that your family have, your family can talk to you, it will reflect to others. So maybe that's one of the great thing that I've learned from from my family. The way I deal with my students, my colleagues, I treat them as family.
How does your cultural background affect the way you build relationships with your students?
My cultural values.
May parang po bang sinishape po ba sila na shape din ng magulang niyo?
Same as that. And the way I grew up, I want them to learn things on their own, but at the same time, I want them to learn things from me. As what they always say, that the best teacher is with experience. But for me, the best teacher is learning from the experience of the others, right? So why do you have to experience it? You have to teach the student. I've learned that. You have to believe me because I've been there. So if you're going to do it, if you are going to do the same as what I did, you're going to experience it. But the best thing really for you should learn is that should be able to learn the lessons from the others' experience. So maybe that's it. I am telling them, I am teaching them the lesson life, as much as the lesson sa group. So yung akin sa libro lang, pati sa buhay. Tinuturo mo na rin. Kasi experience mo. Mas maganda yung experience mo na sasabihin mo sa bata. Mas maganda yung nagsasalita sa iyo at pinaranasan nila kaysa yung mararanasan nila. Kumbaga may background, you might have the background knowledge.
How has your cultural background shaped your overall approach to teaching?
Uh, it, it had a great impact sa teaching, sa relationship ko, sa pagtuturo ko. Kasi I grew up in a very poor family. Okay? May balik akong nasama sa estudyante na nakaswerte na namin if we were able to meet twice a day. So kami, we have to plant vegetables sa backyard, may backyard, para lang kami makain. So yung aking natutunan overall sa akin mga yung aking mga naranasan. So iniaapi ko sa that they have to learn, they have to study well. So hindi nila malas. They get to experience from my experience. Hopeful experience man iba. So yung background ko o yung approach ko sa pagtuturo laging may kasama puso. Laging uy, nasa ito yung magkano kayo, kawawa si mami. Dapat may drama ng kaunti. Kasi that's not, no, talagang buhay with drama talaga. You have to deal with it. No matter what.
What cultural practices or beliefs do you incorporate into your lesson or classroom environment?
Yeah, same as that. Yes, kailangan yung experience mo kasi alam mo yung teaching students, alam ko na i-share ko na rin yung experience. Pag ako'y nagtuturo, laging yung na-experience ko, kasama yan dyan. Pag hindi mo kasi naranasan, paano ibigay sa bata? You can share pag dito. Diba? So, isa yun sa mga bagay na dapat tuloy, kayo din. Diba? Na matandaan. Alam, or yung meron ka, i-share mo yan. Kasi meron ka. And for you to be able to share something, it's you that provides something.
As a teacher, why do you think group activities are essential for students' learning and personal development?
It is important. Why? In group activity, you are not there. They have their peers, they have their friends. And you, as young students, you can only tell something to your friends and your peers, right? Minsan ayaw mo, pinatawag mo sa teacher, pinatawag mo sa friends. And at the same time, activities really help students to develop their rapport to one another, their relationship with their peers, and at the same time they are learning while doing that activities without the teacher reading it, without the teacher telling them that if you touch this surface, you will move your hand because it's hot. Now, if they're going to experience it through activities, no need to explain that they use their sense of touch.
Did your cultural background influence your decision to pursue? Yung basis na sa pagka-pursue ng teaching?
Maybe half of it kasi nga poor lang kami. My tita was the one who sent me to school because my family can't afford to bring me to college. Now what happened? My trade has become longer than that's it. Wala ng pera. But then, kahit pa sabihin natin na I don't plan to be a teacher, but God planned this training. Siguro, His plan is for me to touch the lives of my students in whatever time or whatever situation we might be.
Pero kung sa pamilya mo, meron pa rin mo bang pwede pa kayo lang pwede?
I was able to send one to college, but then she didn't pursue it. Nasa sa education field. Siguro nga, hindi siya ganun naka-incline sa pamilya.
So, kayo lang po lang.
Ako lang, wala ang nasa sa teaching profession.
What do you hope your students take with them from your classroom, both academically and personally?
So from the classroom, I want them to learn the concepts or the knowledge from them, and as well as the lessons the most important thing is learning. Ano yung mga lessons? Kasi sa school, we are not just teaching what's in the book. We also teaching what's in the book. So for the students to be able to face a reality. Okay, and also we want them to be successful. We want them to achieve their goals, their dreams, and for them to be able to face the world with flying colors. So, ang sarap nung makakita kami ng mga estudyante na bumabalik sa aming school para magpasalamat na teacher kita nung grade 5. Ang dami kong natutunan, nakakatuwa. Yun yung sinasabi ng hard work. Parang wala na. Tapos na yung aming pagmumura nung kami ay nasa klase. Ang nakita namin, oy, si anong ito ay kakulitan ng bata. Doon na, engineer na, doctor na, abogado na. See? So maybe they weren't able to learn so much from the books, but maybe they were able to learn something. It's a life teaching. Sinasabi na to study. Because it's the only thing that you can hold for you to be able to face the world or your life with courage and confidence. No, siguro ako hindi ko pag-ano dahil hindi ako nakatapos na I won't be able to talk with you. So, kayo din ha, dapat mo sa'yo. Ever you mag-asawa. Huwag mo na mag-girlfriend. Huwag mo na mag-girlfriend.
The interview with Ma'am Dana Inti Guzman was truly inspiring. She showed great passion for teaching, evident in how she spoke with her work. She highlighted how much her students' success means to her, bringing her joy and pride. It's admirable how she dedicates so much time to her job while always prioritizing her students' well-being. Similarly, she sees her role in her family as a source of fulfillment, focusing on providing for them and ensuring their comfort. Ma'am D. Guzman is a selfless teacher and family member with a strong focus on shared goals. She values her part in preparing students to become future leaders and considers their dreams and her family's dream as her own.
Bakit?
Okay for appreciation po sa inyo.
Yan naman. How sweet.
Sa panayan namin.
Sweat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Good luck on your... Bato, hindi na to studies.
Ako, ano lang po?
Sige, kaya niyo yan.
Ang paganda. Ang paganda ng...
Ang paganda. Okay.